Onivia, League of Legends highlights, powered by ArcaneBet.com. Bet live on esports.
Coming off an MVP, considering his options and goes engage. Now we get Fate's Call into Grand Entrance into the quickness in some order. A lot of engage just from the attack damage carry. 3-man rotation coming to answer what has been a horror laning phase. Will they be there in time? Score's already starting.
Well, that is going to be the taunt. The flash comes in. That's where the cocoon perfectly laid, and first blood goes over to Smeb. He's going to have a visit from a lot of people. In fact, everybody else from the ROX Tigers is going to be here.
They're going to go for Smeb, you'd imagine.
Yeah. And that is going to be the grand entrance. I believe Smeb should be taken down. Probably take this as the Ignite is used. Gets a Summoner spell as well. Not too bad. There's Pawn. Okay. Fate's Call comes in. Sungyun just making sure that the Rakan is going to be safe. Marta. Very aggressive as
they want more here. Yep, they're going in.
Yep, that's the teleport. Stand United comes in, but I don't think it's going to complete, and it's not, as Kalista is going to die. Deft, he got queued by the Lee Sin, but there were too many of his friends around, and now they're tanking the turret. This has been their downfall in the past, but they've got so much damage.
I'm just happy they're not playing around the area where they have no vision, so giving up a Rift Herald's never ideal, but never for the third face check. Pawn is in vision. He doesn't know this.
Yep, Fate's Call's going to come in. That's the knock-up. Does have a lot of damage to throw back as Sungyun's going to take some of it, but in the end, just not enough. 3 versus 1.
Varus confidently wave clearing about a screen away from the inner turret as Braum has made his way through, and he's going straight in on the Syndra.
Ultimate comes down. That is going to be Stand United there as well, but the stun comes in. Good
die.
Flash immediately afterwards, and Marta is going to be answered. Chaos Storm was a little bit late. Pawn not quite.
With full information, they pretty happily take down a Mountain Drake, and is that momentum shifting his bot lane?
Yeah, Fate's Call comes in. That's the grand entrance. Quickness down there as well, and it's all too easy for Sungyun to grab his first kill.
Some scattered shot calling from them, I guess you would call it. That was just pushing in the top lane. They're trying to make something happen. Oh, it does register.
Yeah, see you later. That is going to be no summoners and no lava anymore. Thankfully, we can walk on the KT instead of the other way around. Fate's Call is going to come out once again. Another grand entrance. That's going to land onto Deft. He's going to use the flash, gets himself out of the way. Quickness not going to make it as there's a flash from Linderong. Deft is the target. They're going to take Marta down as well. Grand entrance, it's off cooldown, and Deft is most certainly going to be dead. 2 easy picks from the Tigers, and this just looks like...
And still was knocked up and eventually chased down. They turn onto this Baron. We already know that the contest is so hard, and Pawn, I think it's just get there and load in damage, otherwise this could just be Baron to ROX Tigers.
Well, Smeb, he's going to try and do what he can to cancel this one out. Key there as well. They don't have a lot of their ultimates and abilities as Smeb finds his way forward. Chaos Storm running around in here, but that is going to be the Baron secured by the Tigers. KT, disadvantage as far as the amount of people there. They still have pressure here on this bottom side. Pawn answers the mid lane. Now the map's getting smaller and smaller. Once again, there's the grand entrance. Deft not going to be able to get out of the way of this one, and we've seen this before from Deft. Just a little bit too far up on his own.
Yeah, QSS just does nothing, you know, with this particular Wombo engage. So much range, the Fate's Call as well. Smeb will probably get a kill on Lava.
Yeah. Dominus should tick down.
That AoE is trolling him really hard,
yeah,
but that's the kill anyway.
It's going to be it. Okay, Sungyun. Grand entrance, it feels like...
Are they still there? Let's toggle that vision. There it is.
Oh dear. That is 4 versus 1. You killed our new guy! See, this is... The bullies don't always win, Papa Smithy.
I did mention the score. Victor and Renekton mostly going to be playing front to back.
Okay, Lava potentially in trouble as Deft is going to at least get himself out of death range, and Lava is going to be punished once again. Can KT get any more from this? But it goes down extraordinarily low. Smeb up here, there's the Fate's Call. Now they're going for it. They want to take down Deft, but he gets himself out of the way. Marta is going to be the one falling low. Great Glacial Fissure before he falls. As now Score, he's been stunned up. That's the kick back onto Smeb, and he's being kited to death. Pawn, he's just going to head into the mid lane. He's clearing out that turret. And they saw that, and they said, well, I guess we'll take a Baron, and we'll see whether we actually lose this inhibitor. They're going to. I don't know whether that's necessarily worth it.
Big wonder now, actually, because there is a lot of stall on KT's side. They have mixed damage line weight.
Yep, this tower is going to fall down. He was looking for some sort of engagement as the snare does come in. Redemption.
Very early redemption.
Yeah.
Wasn't the best use of redemption there.
Okay, that's going to be the engage onto Pawn. Still not dead just yet, though, and he can put down his buttons, at least in this team fight. Score grabs one back, but that's soon immediately taken down. Deft is going to be destroyed. It's a double kill. And can the ROX Tigers take the game right here? That's the ace, and they only lose Lava. Inhibitor will fall. There's still a Baron buff, and that is the comeback victory for the ROX Tigers.
ROX Tigers reverse sweep KT Rolster just like SKT did earlier this week. We wondered, could KT come back? Would their mentality be broken? Game one, emphatic yes, they can come back. But then over the course of the series, the same eerie problems for KT Rolster that infested them in spring, infest them in summer. And on the debut of Lava, you see the celebrations. They are still right down in the middle of the pack, but they are separating themselves from the bottom, and they have got a famous scalp on this day.
Oh, it's just incredible play from these guys. The bottom lane have looked incredibly good. The Rakan coming out from Key, his prior performance as well was absolutely fantastic. The Braum that he picked up in game number 2. This is a ROX Tigers that I wanted to see, and maybe with Mickey it was a too many chefs in the kitchen type situation. Maybe having too many big players isn't what you necessarily want, and they needed a role player like what Lava provided.
And that is what this series suggests. We don't know for the long haul if that is true. Lava did not have a great series. For a debuts, it was a middle-of-the-road one, but he looked like a role player, and that seemed to be all they needed, because Sungyun and Key ran wild, knowing their mid lane would largely be thinking about wave clearing. Took Syndra into Victor, still wave cleared. Victor got a free lane. It didn't matter in the end. The Rakan draft was super strong in this game, and you look at the side of KT, Victor Varus, very similar identity of champion, taking the victory.
Yeah, and Sungyun with the most aggressive flash I have ever seen to get the double reset on the Rend as well, man. This ROX Tigers lineup looks fantastic when that pick comes.